The Warriors dropped this game to the Denver Nuggets at home against a Nuggets team that didn't play Jokic, Jamal Murray, or Christian Brown, and they were on a back-to-back. Considering the circumstances, this has to be in contention for one of the most embarrassing losses of the season. This was not only an embarrassing loss, but a missed opportunity. The Warriors were going up against Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Russell Westbrook. Basically, the Warriors were playing against the Nuggets skeleton crew. This was not only an embarrassing loss, but a missed opportunity. It's no reason for you to lose this game. But once it was announced that Jokic and Murray wasn't going to play, I had a feeling this was going to be a trap game. The Warriors shot 8 for 33 on threes. That's 24%. The lack of spacing was evident in this game. Quinton Post, who I believe only played 8 minutes. Now, I'm assuming Kerr went away from Post because he wanted more versatility defensively in a small ball lineup, which means one of the Warriors' top 3-point shooters, Quinton Post, got squeezed for minutes. And it just so happens to coincide with the night that Steph Curry and Moses Moody wasn't hitting either. And Buddy Hield contributed nothing offensively. I'm not surprised. If those 4 dudes aren't hitting threes, Steph, Moody, Quinton Post, and Buddy, it's curtains, bro. At that point, you got to win the game a different way. But unfortunately, the Warriors got beat up in every other aspect of the game. In terms of rebounds, they got beat up 53-38. They gave up 19 offensive rebounds to Denver. Now, you can't contribute that to them going small, but they also just weren't locked in. The Nuggets were running Aaron Gordon at center, so it's really no excuses to give up that many offensive rebounds. So they got outshot from 3. They got crushed on the boards, and they missed 12 free throws. They went 15 of 27 from the free throw line. That's game right there. Jimmy Butler, 4 missed free throws. Jonathan Kuminga, 3 missed free throws. Kevon Looney went 0 for 3. That's just inexcusable. Jimmy Butler rarely misses that many free throws in a game, so I'll give him a pass. But Jonathan Kuminga, come on, man. I need a little better than 64% from the free throw line this season. It is a little disappointing that we're now 4 seasons into Kuminga's career and he hasn't improved as a free throw shooter. I was hoping to see him bump that up to around 75% by now, but it just hasn't happened. But besides the free throws, the thing that really sunk the Warriors was the 20 turnovers. Draymond, 4 turnovers. Jonathan Kuminga, 3 turnovers. Guy Santos, 3 turnovers. Guy, come on, man. You can't come in off the bench as a low usage role player and have 3 turnovers. JK missed 2.5 months, so I'm gonna give him a little bit of a pass. But Draymond, 4 turnovers. Come on, Dre. You're one of the leaders. You're one of the main ball handlers on the team. You got to be better protecting the ball. Stephen Curry, 7 turnovers. 7 turnovers, man. And I kid you not, 5 or 6 of those 7 turnovers, he literally threw the ball straight to Denver. They were some bad turnovers, man. Like, they were just some low effort, careless, risky passes that did not need to be made. Now, Kerr did try to cop a plea for Steph in the postgame, saying he's exhausted. And that's probably true. I wouldn't be surprised if Steph is exhausted. But at the same time, those turnovers were so bad. Like, that's not physical fatigue. That's just mentally not being locked in. On top of that, his shot selection was pretty suspect too. When Steph doesn't have it and he's off and he's still taking those ambitious threes. Look, I'm not going to say Steph can't take whatever shot he wants because he can. But at the same time, why not reel it in a little bit if you're not feeling it? Now look, Steph's been on an absolute tear this past month since the All-Star break, so I'm not going to get too amped up over one bad game. But at the same time, we do still got to hold Steph accountable to some extent because this was a huge missed opportunity. Because I'm just being honest, Steph played a huge role in tricking this game off. If he doesn't gift wrap Denver like 5 or 6 free possessions and the Warriors hit their free throws, they win this game. And it's even more frustrating because it came on a night where the Pacers did the Warriors a huge favor. They beat the Timberwolves without Halliburton or Siakam. And on top of that, the Kings beat Memphis. So if the Warriors would have won this game, they would have gained ground on Memphis, Denver, and they would have put a little bit of distance between Minnesota. Who, by the way, Minnesota has been hot on the Warriors' heels for the past 3 weeks. During these past few weeks, the Warriors have been winning. Minnesota has been winning just as much. So this was finally a chance to get a leg up on Minnesota, but they blew it. So now, as you can see, Minnesota is still right there with them. And now the Clippers are creeping. They won 3 in a row and they're only 1 loss back at the Warriors now. If the Warriors would have won this game, they would have been within 2.5 games of Denver with 1 more matchup to play in Chase Center. Now with this loss, I doubt they catch Denver. It's just tough, man. Now the Warriors got Milwaukee on the back-to-back, so hopefully they can redeem themselves and pull this one out. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. If I entertained you or you learned something new, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. I'll holler at you on the next one. Peace.